Hello students, today we are starting reasoning as I have promised you that I will guide you and teach you English, reasoning and maths. In the last session you have learned Badmas rule. I think you haven't faced any problem. If you have faced or if you will face, then should comment there. I will I will obviously reply you and try to solve your problem. Moving to our today's class, you have to know that blood relation is a very common chapter for every government exam. Let it be a SSC exam or let it be a PSC exam or a police exam, in any exam. It is also important for bank exam. So I have chosen it as a first chapter. So first of all, you have to know what is blood relation, right? I think you have seen questions from this part. If you haven't, you will have, because I have chosen many questions from this say I mean from this chapter, and this class will have different parts. This is the basic part. Still you have to know these points because I have said several tricks, several formula. It is those are not formulas; those are actually tricks, and also you have to know the relations, several relations, generations. You have to know family tree also. There are several things in this chapter. So we are starting this here. In blood relation, it is a very common thing, but also people have to know these things very minutely so that they can solve problems. And if you want to solve problems of this chapter, you have to know the relations. I think you know that we all have two kind of relations, right? One is from our father's side, that is called the paternal relation, and one is from our mother's side, that is our maternal relation. First of all, we'll learn paternal relations. I think you know that who is your father and who is your mother. So I have not said you. Uh, basically, in father's side, you have many relations. In mother's side, also there are many relations, but there we add maternal before the main relation. You will know during this session. So look at this. Firstly, I have chosen grandfather and grandmother. Okay. So who is your grandfather? Your father's father is your grandfather, and your father's mother is your grandmother. Okay, you have to also remember that your mother's father or your mother's father or mother's mother, whatever you say, those are not only grandfather or only grandmother. Those are your maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother. They are your maternal relation. They are of your maternal relation. So we have to add maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother. So grandfather is your father's father and grandmother is your father's mother. In the next part, he was seeing that great grandfather and great grandmother. Who are they? Your grandfather's father is your great grandfather. Similarly, your grandfather's mother is your great grandmother. Okay, you have to remember one thing, that whenever the relation goes before grandfather, you have to add great before the relation. It may be your grand uncle too. Okay, so I'm saying that if your relation is going before grandfather or before grandfather, like grandfather's father is your great grandfather. In that cases, in those cases, you have to add great before the main relation. As you have seen, that great grandfather, great grandmother. Who is your great grandfather's father? He is your great great grandfather. And who is his father? There are only three greats. Okay. So the relation goes like this. Next, who is your aunt? Actually, uncle and aunt, these are very common relation. These are very common relation because we tell every unknown people if it is if he is means if the person is male, then we say uncle, and if the person is female, we say aunt. So father's sister is your aunt. Father's brother is your uncle. Here is the thing you have to remember that your father's sister is your aunt and also your mother's sister is your aunt. Okay? Your uncle's wife is also your aunt. We will learn it during this session. Okay? So I am moving forward. Look at this. What I have said. Your father's sister is your aunt. You have seen that. Now your uncle's wife, she is also your aunt. Okay? And also your aunt's husband is your uncle. Who is your uncle's child or your aunt's child? He or she is your cousin. Look at this very carefully. This part, boy or girl. This cousin is of both gender. Is used for both gender. Your uncle's child or your aunt's child may be a boy or she may be a girl, but the person is your cousin. You have to remember that cousin denotes both the genders. It doesn't means it doesn't say that is the person a girl or a boy. So many questions come like they are showing relations and the relation has come out as a cousin, and the question is the person means the denoted means the person you have to denote the relation is the person is the person boy or girl. There should be an option you have you there should be an option the data inadequate. So if the relation is the question, then it's okay. The person is your cousin. But if the question comes as what's the relation is cousin, but who is she or who is means if the she is he or is mentioned, then is okay. But if they ask the question like what's the gender of the person, is she a boy or a girl? You can't say that. He or she is your cousin, nothing else. So I'm moving forward. If you have any problem regarding this, you should comment. The comment option is for you only. If you like the session, please hit the like button and also comment how was the class, how is the class is going now, what do you need to know, what chapters do you require in my classes. Okay, please do comment your queries also. Next, you will know what are the maternal relations. Okay, so I have said you earlier that your mother's father is your maternal grandfather and your mother's mother is your maternal grandmother. Okay, so that's the very basic thing. Next is the very it is not a common it's a important part. You know that your mother's brother is your maternal uncle. You have to add maternal in case of your mother's relation. But this is the very much confusing part. Also the important part also. Who is your mother's sister? She is your aunt. But who is your mother's brother's wife? or your maternal uncle's. She's your maternal aunt. You have to remember that your mother's sister is not your maternal aunt. But who is maternal aunt? Your maternal uncle's wife or your mother's brother's wife. Okay? Questions come from this a lot. It is for judging. It is for judging your knowledge. It is for examining your knowledge. So this is the part you have to remember very well. Who is your aunt? Means the difference between mother's sister and your maternal uncle's wife. In Bengali, we say your mother's sister, Mashi, right? And your maternal aunt as mommy. So in Bengali, it is not a confusing matter. But what is your confusing matter? There are we actually call everyone as your brother or sister, but they are only cousins. Okay, your brother and sister is only your parents' son or daughter. If you are from one same mother's home, then it is your then he or she is your brother or sister. Otherwise, he or she is your cousin. Just remember that. Similarly, who is your maternal uncle's child, may it be boy or girl, it is or she or he is your cousin. Okay, remember that. Don't confuse between that. Yes, I have said you. I have promised you to learn, means teach you in Bengali, English, both. But look at this. Means look at the fact that you have to know English very well if you want to crack interview. Any interview. If you are going for PSC exams, if you are going for SSC exam, it is obvious they don't understand anything is English. If you are going there to tell anything in Hindi, it's okay, but it won't make you a superior one. In PSC also, you have to speak something in English, at least something in English. So you have to learn English very well. Okay. And in police exams, yes, there are some scopes. If you can speak, if you only can speak Bengali, you may get selected, or any local language, you may get selected. But also, there will be a superiority to the. You will means a person will get the superiority if he or she knows English very well, because the officers who will be there teaching means interviewing you, they will expect something from you that is not usual among all, right? So try to speak in English. If they are speaking English, you have to speak in English. There is no option. But if they are speaking in Bengali, you can speak in Bengali, and also you have to mix something in English so that they so, so that they can know that that you know English very well. It is just a touch you have to. Okay, so that's all. Means no, it is not a part of this chapter, but you have to know English. I am saying that. So these are all about relation, which are of one word, which are very easy. This is some, but there are some confusing parts. So I have shown you this. This is very basic part, the maternal and paternal relations. Now I am showing you descriptive relations, means which are a bit difficult. First two uh, are very easy. That your mother's or father's son is your brother, and your mother's and father's daughter is your sister. I have said you that if it is your parents' son or daughter, then then he or she will be your brother or sister. Otherwise, don't make the mistake that your uncle's son is your uh, brother. We actually say that bhai or boon to everyone. Hindi, bhaiya or behan. So don't make the mistake. Next we are moving forward to my son's wife. Who is your son's wife? Daughter-in-law. maybe it is very a bit difficult to you to remember, but you should know that your son's wife come with uh, after marriage, so she is daughter-in-law. Similarly, in your daughter's husband is your son-in-law. You have to remember this. There is no tricks for this. You have to remember. I think you can. It is very basic part also. This is the very important part, and 90% people gets confused in this. 90% people gets confused in this nephew and niece. Who is your nephew and who is your niece? You have to remember this very well. You have to remember this. Nephew is male and niece is female. I will show you the signs of means the symbols, but it presents which gender and all. But now you should learn and you should remember that nephew is male, niece female. Okay, so your brother's son is nephew, your brother's daughter is your niece. Remember this very carefully. Remember this. Listen this very carefully. That my brother's son is your brother's son is your nephew, or if it is of my brother's son, then he is my nephew. Oh, sorry. And my brother's daughter is my niece. So remember this. Moving to the next one, it is the part of in-law. We have learned son-in-law and daughter-in-law. There are also different parts related to in-law. Your sister. This is also an important part. This whole relation in laws are a bit confusing. So listen it carefully and remember it also. My sister's husband. Who is your sister's husband? Your sister's husband is your brother-in-law. Okay. Who is your brother's wife? She will be your sister-in-law. If you can remember one, you can remember the other one also. So who is your sister's husband? Brother-in-law. Who is your brother's wife? Sister-in-law. Next, your husband or wife's sister. Okay. If it may be your husband, means if you are a male, then it is your wife's sister. If you are a female, then it's your husband's sister. Who is she? She is sister-in-law. Sister-in-law. And who is your wife's or husband's brother? Brother-in-law. Right? Remember this. These are very confusing. There are so much relations of in-law. Son-in-law, daughter-in-law are very simple. But these father-in-law and sister-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law, you have to remember. So similarly, who is your husband's or wife's brother? Brother-in-law, sister, sister-in-law. Now moving to the father and mother. My father's or your father's wife's father is similarly your husband or wife's mother is your mother-in-law. Remember this. These are in-law. In-law being by law. They are coming after your actually second part of life. We have in life we have two parts. So in the second part, the relations comes in-law. Okay. So I'm repeating this again. My sister or your sister's husband is brother-in-law. Your brother's wife is your sister-in-law. Your husband or your wife's sister is sister-in-law. Your husband or wife's brother is brother-in-law. Your husband or wife's father is father-in-law. Your husband or wife's mother is mother-in-law. Okay? That is all. Now I am showing you an important part. I'm zooming in so that and zooming out so that you can see it very carefully. This is of generation. This is a generation map. Actually, the questions come in this 5 generation only. If the question becomes very longer, you will see this during this season. I have chosen a question from a long process. So in general, The questions come between generation 1 to generation 5. Okay. So the generation 1, the generation 3 is for you and your sister, brother, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. These are like wife, husband, cousin. These are a middle generation. This is generation 3. You can see that it is generation 3. It is the middle of 1 and 2 and 3 and sorry 4 and 5. Okay. So generation 1 is for grandfather, grandmother, maternal grandfather, maternal grandmother, grand uncle, grand aunt. Okay. Generation 2 is for father, mother, uncle, aunt, father-in-law, mother-in-law, maternal uncle, maternal aunt, and so on. These relations come under generation 2. Generation 3 is your own relation. There is a self there. I have noted this. It is my handwritten note, so keep it as your screenshot. Generation 3 is for your generation. It is self, means me or you, whoever it is. Your sister-in-law, similarly your brother-in-law, your wife or your husband or your cousin. That's all. There comes your next generation. These were your generation before, means generation before you. These are before, and these are after. Okay. So what is this? This is generation 4. Who comes under this? Son, daughter, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, nephew, niece. Nephew, male. Remember this. Nephew, male, niece, female. And generation 5 is very small because we hardly have questions under this. It is mainly of grandson and granddaughter. Sometimes we get questions like grandson-in-law, granddaughter-in-law. The questions are very rare, so we haven't picked those. In generation 5, we are touching that in this presentation that it is grandson and granddaughter, two part. Okay, so to remember this, we have 5 generations to remember mainly. Before generation 1, we should add what we add. I've said you, we have to add great, right? We have to add great before generation 1. If you are going before the generation 1, you have to add great. And if you want to add also, you don't have post, you will not have question before means after generation 6, so you don't have to know anything. So this is the fact. You can screenshot this. Okay. So now we are moving towards questions. Okay, before questions, I am showing you some basic symbols which are needed. Okay. Okay. Here I am doing this. It is not descriptive. It is of symbol. Okay. It is of symbol. We denote male. We denote female. Male with plus sign. Female with minus sign. Okay. Male with plus sign. Female with minus sign. Okay. We use arrow to show the next generation. Means downward arrow. Downward arrow. Okay. This is downward arrow. This shows the generation. What does this show? The generation gap. Okay. This shows generation gap. Downward arrow. If you add plus between a male and female. Means if you add this, it is husband wife, husband wife. In a single, means in same generation, we use just dash or single arrow towards left or towards right to denote single generation. Means no generation gap. Male denoted by male is denoted by plus, female is denoted by minus. Husband wife, it's a double arrow. Single means one arrow or a dash. Whatever you say, means you can use both as no generation gap. Downward arrow is generation. These are all basic things. Sometimes we denote male with square and female with circle, but the questions come in squares and what is that, circle. It's very rare. Still, it comes. So you have to know that male plus female minus. Male is also denoted by square. Female is also denoted by circle. So these are the symbols you have to know. You can screenshot this or you can remember this. These are very easy things. Nothing means very rare, means very rarely questions come from these symbols. You just have to remember this for your own. You can also use only square or only circle or anything as your preference or own preference. So নিজের সুবিধার জন্য এটা যদি যে কেউ ব্যবহার করতে পারে, আদারওয়াইজ যে স্কোয়ার দিয়ে মেল সার্কেল দিয়ে ফিমেল ডিনোট করা এটা জেনে রাখা ভালো। অনেক সময় এখান থেকে কোশ্চেন আসে, তবে নিজের করার জন্য সবসময় এত কিছু করার টাইম থাকে না, কোনটা স্কোয়ার কোনটা সার্কেল করা, কোনটা তীর দেওয়া, কোনটা ডাবল তীর দেওয়া। সো ইউ হ্যাভ টু ডু ইট ফার্স্ট because these questions are very easy. Question from this chapter are very easy, so you have to do it faster. You have to solve arithmetic, you have to solve other reasonings which are lengthy, so you have to do faster. So you can do it with only plus or in only minus, anything. It is your choice. So we are now moving to the questions. These are the descriptive part we have learned. If you have any problem regarding in-law, or nephew, niece, or anything regarding this session, please comment. I will try to reply. I will obviously reply you, and I will try to solve the problem if I can. I think I can. So we are moving to the questions, which will helpful for you to make your concepts more stronger, more stronger, whatever you say. I will have English classes also. I am making English mistakes. It happens whenever you speak. So you don't have to worry. When are you speaking? You don't have to worry about too much grammar. Okay? But when you are writing something, you have to know the grammar very good. Okay, forget that. We are moving to the question. What's the first question? Read it. One thing in reasoning, you have to read it very carefully, especially in blood relation. If you make mistakes, you will not get the right answer. So what is the question? Looking at a lady, a girl said, "She is the sister of my mother's husband." So you have to know which relation comes earlier. Is the sister relation comes earlier or the mother's husband? First of all, you have to remember that when you are reading a question, you have to read it once or twice to understand the meaning. কারণ প্রশ্ন 90% পরীক্ষায় শুধু ইংলিশেই আসে, অতএব তোমাকে ইংলিশ ভালো করে জানতেই হবে। আমি সেই জন্যই ইংলিশে যতটা পারছি সেশনটা নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করছি, যাতে শুনতে শুনতে অভ্যস্ত হয়ে যায় এবং দেখতে দেখতে আরো অভ্যস্ত হয়ে যায়। So first of all, you have to Means read the sentences very carefully once, twice, thrice. Okay, how many times you take to understand that question? But try to make it only once or twice. It will save your time. Question one is looking at a lady, a girl said she is the sister of my mother's husband. The question is how is the girl related to the lady? Don't go for options. First, go through the question. Which relation comes earlier? Is the sister or the mother's husband? Mother's husband is the relation that comes earlier than the sister. Okay? So mother's husband means your father. She is the sister of your father. That's it. Okay? So who is she? Okay, in this kind of questions, you don't have to make family tree. It will actually take the time. Other you can also make it in your mind also. In long questions, you have to make family tree. Mother's husband is your father. Father's sister, who is your father's sister, your aunt, and the question is girl related to the lady, right? Okay, still I am showing you. I am making it simpler for you. Mother's husband, right, is your father. Now his sister means father's sister. Father's sister. Who is she? Your aunt. So if the girl is you, the what will be the relation between you and your aunt? He will be the nephew of your aunt. Nephew? No. You have to remember that you will be you if you are a girl, then you are niece. So what is the relation of the girl and the lady? Lady is your aunt. So the answer is number C. Niece. There is no option as nephew. I think the D option with the D option with the nephew, it will be a confusing part for you. Actually, this is the first person I have chosen, so this is easier for you. If the question will comes, if the this is the question, it will as PSC level. This is a question of PSC level, okay? As PSC takes question like this, but if it comes under SSC question, there should be a part, there should be a option of nephew means in place of daughter-in-law or sister. Okay, the answer is niece. The girl is related. How is the girl related to the lady? The answer is niece. Moving to the next one. How is Shima's mother's daughter-in-law daughter-in-law's daughter related to Shima? Go through the question very well. How is Shima's mother's mother? Okay, Shima's mother's mother. So who is she? She is her. If Shima is okay, she is her grandmother, grandmother's daughter-in-law. Okay, her daughter. How is she related to Shima? So your grand means maternal grandmother's daughter-in-law and her daughter. Who is she? She is your cousin. I think you don't have to make family tree for this. If you are going to make family tree for this, it will take time. Still, I am showing us making it simpler for you. Shima's mother. Mother's mother means grandmother. I am doing it in a line, okay? I think it is understandable to you. If not, then do comment. I will take it in the next video again. Shima's grandmother and her daughter-in-law, right? Daughter-in-law her daughter. This means Grandma Shima comes in this generation. I think it is understandable for you as Shima's mother is in the generation of Shima's grandmother's daughter-in-law, right? It is Shima's mother, right? And the next generation is her grandmother. He's the first generation, he's the second generation, and Shima belongs to the third generation. So as Shima's grandmother's daughter-in-law's daughter. So what is their relation? Their relation is cousin. Okay, cousin is the right answer. So what's the next question? Look at this and read it very carefully. Go through it. A woman pointing to a man said, "What has she said? His mother is the only daughter of my mother." Means the woman's mother. Is the first thing you have to point out, because you have to first point out the first relation which is providing in the question. The question is the question is how is the woman related to the mother, right? So what will be the answer? Look at this. I think daughter will be the answer, right? How? Only daughter of my mother. Then who is she? She is the woman. Okay. Only daughter. The question is there. Only daughter of my mother. Right. This part. Only daughter of my mother. Okay. Only daughter of my mother. Then there is a your mother has only one daughter. That is you. Right. And his mother. His mother is the only daughter of my mother. Then who is means what's the relation? The relation of a daughter and mother. Nothing else. Can it be anything else? I think no. So the answer is daughter. Right? The answer is daughter. You have means it's a very simple question, but it is in a very typical way that his mother is the only daughter of my mother. If your mother has only one daughter, so it is you. The relation is the daughter and mother. So daughter. Moving to the next question. Deep said to Raj that the boy playing football is the younger of the two brothers of the daughter of my father's wife. So father's wife is your mother, right? My father's wife. So it is obvious that it is your mother. The question, what's the question? How is the boy? How is the boy is how is the boy playing football related to Deep, right? The question is how is the boy? What are the options? Nephew, cousin, brother, and son. So you don't have to worry about that. There should be anyone of female. Yes, there is option of cousin. But okay, and also how is the boy playing the football is related to Deep? So boy, so no female option is there. Is okay. So first of all, you have to know which relation comes earlier, right? I have said this earlier. Which relation comes earlier? You have to point out that first relation is your father's wife, that is mother. For cutting this out, it will help you to denote the next relation. You won't get confused. Then the relation is mother's means the wife's daughter means mother's daughter. Who is mother's daughter? Daughter of my father's wife. This. So the question is daughter of my father's wife. So who is daughter? It's sister. So this is also done. Then who is Deep's? Who is Deep's sister's younger brother? Who would be that? This younger brother, isn't it? It Deep's younger brother. So that will be the answer. Now what will be the answer? The answer is brother. You don't have to make family tree for these kind of questions. Okay, these can be done in your brain. The oral questions. These are the oral questions. These are the very simple questions. These are no tricks. Just you have to go through the sentence very well, carefully. Once, twice, thrice. How much time you can take to understand? You do take to understand. So Deep said to Raj that boy playing football is the younger of the two brothers of the daughter of my father's wife. So first of all, your father's wife, who is that? Your mother, right? Mother's daughter, who is that? Mother. Then mother's daughter, your mother's daughter, who is that? Who is she? Your sister, right? So what can be the relation? The boy playing football is the younger of two brothers. So there would be two brothers. One is you, one is that person who is playing, the boy who is playing. So he is your brother. There are three children, right? Your sister, you, your sister, your brother. So the relation is brother. C will be the correct answer. Next, if you have any problem, please do comment. I will answer you. I will define you again there. Don't worry. So what's the question 5? Look at this. A woman, while looking at the photograph of a man, said he is the maternal grandfather of children of my husband's sister. The first relation is my husband's sister, right? Who is your husband's sister? Who is your husband's sister? Your husband means my husband's sister, or your husband's sister is your sister-in-law. Simple. Children of my sister-in-law or your sister-in-law. The woman's sister-in-law, right? So, sister-in-law, their children, their maternal grandfather. Who will be he? He is the woman's father-in-law. How? Look at this. My husband's sister, then sister-in-law. Is there any confusion? I hope not. So sister-in-law, her children, right? Children's maternal grandfather. Maternal grandfather. Right? Children's maternal grandfather. So who will be the man, the person, the woman? It should be means his husband. Husband is there. Husband's sisters. Husband's sisters' children's maternal grandfather. It is nothing but father-in-law. It can't be grandfather, right? It can't be father. It is impossible to be father. It also can't be brother-in-law. So if you are looking at the options, it is easier to point out that it is father-in-law, but you have to make the relations because many of the times it gets confused whenever The questions like these come. He is the maternal grandfather. Maternal grandfather, then it is obvious that it won't be father or brother-in-law. There will be two options, either father-in-law or grandfather, right? So, and it is a woman looking at the photograph of a man. Who is that man? He is the maternal grandfather of his husband's sister's children. So it should be father-in-law. If there is any confusion, I will again define it. I will again show you how it makes. These questions don't take any time. You don't have to make any family tree for these. Just you have to make concepts. These are not lengthy questions. Moving forward, question A is the widow of B. B and C were the only children of E. C is unmarried and is a doctor. Whenever the question comes with and, this and defines the first person, the first subject, C. Okay? C is unmarried and is a doctor. D is the granddaughter of E and studies science. How A is related to D. These questions sometimes take time and you have to make, in many cases you have to make family tree for this, because otherwise these are not easier to make understandable. So let's make the family tree here. A is the widow of B. So once A and B was married, okay, so A plus B, right? We don't know anything else in the first sentence. B and C were the only children of C. So B and C are children, means they are brother and sister, or brother and brother, whatever you say. Only children of E, right? Now C is unmarried and is a doctor, which is just uh, you don't need this data. You C is unmarried and doctor. Unmarried is okay, but doctor you don't need that. She is unmarried. So if there is any, D is the granddaughter of E. So if D is the granddaughter of E, then it should be A plus B's, right? D will be here, right? Study science, that is also of no use. How is A related to D? So what is the relation between A and D? It's simple. It's daughter. Is there any confusion? It's daughter. I think you don't have to confuse. Don't have to be confused. A is the widow of B. Actually, A and B were married. If the question was A is the husband of B or B is the wife of A, it won't make any confusion. A is the widow of B. So B and C were the only children of E. E had only two children, B and C. B is male. Remember that. B is male. And C may be male or may be female. You don't know. She is unmarried and is a doctor. B is the granddaughter. His granddaughter of E. Of E. E is also not mentioned. How is A related to D? It is obvious that it will be daughter. You just screenshot this, or I will, if you want the notes, I will make a Telegram channel, or you can contact me on WhatsApp. This is my number. It is 4, okay? You will get the PDF. Don't have to worry about it. You also can, if more people joins my channel or subscribe, I will obviously start a Telegram channel where the questions, the problems will be provided time to time, and after every video, you will get the PDF also. I will take the initiations if more people get engaged, because with one or two people, or and I have only 9 subscribers now. So if it is touching, if it will touch 20, 25, 30, I will obviously make a Telegram channel with you. Okay, moving to the next question. Is it okay? Is it understandable to you? A and B, where A is the widow of B, so A plus B, and C is actually C, B and C are the children of E. Only children, it's okay. B and C are brother and sister, or brother anything. And D is the daughter of, means D is the what it said, granddaughter of E, where C is unmarried, so it should be B. A and D should be in a relation of daughter and father. Okay, so it's daughter. Next, okay, X is father of Y and M is the son of N. What is the question? Look at this. X is the father of Y. So you can make a, I'm also showing you the family tree of this question. This is a lengthy question also. X is father of Y. X is father of Y. One generation gap. X is father, so it should be plus. It can be in a square. And M is the son of N. No relation there. M is the son of N. M is the son of N. M is also plus. There is also a generation gap, right? There is no relation between these two, these four people in this first sentence. What's next? P is the brother of X. P is the brother of X. P and B, sorry, P and X are in a same generation, and P is the brother, so both are of plus, both are of male, both are male, both are of same generation. If Y is the sister of, if Y is the sister of M, Y is the sister of M. Okay, so if Y is the sister of M, so M plus Y minus and they are brother and sister, right? So X and N are married. X and N are married. Okay, I'm making it more easier to understand you. X and N are married. Okay, X, P are brother and sister. This is plus, this is plus, N is minus. They have one daughter and one son. M is daughter, Y is, sorry, M is son, Y is daughter. They are of same generation but sister. Y is the sister of M, and then how N is related to P? N is related to P. How is it related? Go through the question very well. There are both options: brother-in-law, sister and niece. Those are gone. Those can't be. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law, both are there. But go through the question: how N is related to P? How N is related to P? N is female. He is the sister-in-law of P. This is the correct answer. not brother-in-law. Okay. If the question would be then how is E is related to N, then it would be brother-in-law. It's a good question. Actually, it is a bit of advanced level also. It's a basic class, but we are proceeding towards the advanced also. So this question is very, very, very good. How is N? Okay, there are two is. It's okay. It's a wrong one. There won't be any is. How is N related to P? N is the sister-in-law of P. I'm erasing this. This will make you confused. Look at this. X is father of Y. X. Here is X. I'm changing my color. X is father of Y. X is father of Y. And M is the son of N. M is the son of N. M son. Why? This hasn't said yet. So P is the brother of X. P is the brother of X. Right? P is the brother of X. If Y is the sister of M, Y and M are brother and sister. They are in the same generation, and Y is the sister of M. So Y is a female, M is a male. Similarly, X is a male. We have already seen that, and N is female. We have now seen proved that. Now the question is, how is N is related? How is N related to P? N is related to P as a sister-in-law, not brother-in-law. People make mistakes in this part also. Go through the question very carefully. I said you. How is N is related to P? N is related to P, so it's sister-in-law. If the question would have, how is P related to N, then it would be brother-in-law. In that case, both are in different colors, so it would be understandable to you. Brother-in-law and P and N. So P is related to N. Question: if the question would be P is related to N, then it's brother-in-law. But the question is, how is N related to P? So it is sister-in-law. That is the right answer. So I'm moving to the next question. If you have any confusion, please do comment. I will again help you to understand this. So that's the next question. F is the brother of A. Go through the question again. Full question. Once, twice, thrice. How much time you will take? Please go through this. You have to make it correct. First of all, you have to bring the accuracy, then bring the speed. F is the brother of A. G is the sister of A. Right? G is the brother of C. Who? This is the part you also have to remember. If who is there, you have to take the subject which is just before that. What is there? What is there? It is C, right? So C is the daughter of E. Then who is the uncle of G? Okay, I'm clearing it. F is the brother of A. F and A are in same generation, right? F is the brother, so F is plus, F is male. A still don't know. D is the sister of F. D is the sister of F. So D and F are also in the same generation, and D is minus because he is female. Sorry, C is a female. If okay, there is no if. G is the brother of C. No relation. C, who is the daughter of A? So C is the daughter of A. So it is of next generation. C is the daughter of A, and G is the brother of C. So C is minus because he is a daughter. He is female. C is the daughter who is the then G is the brother of C. So G and C are of the same generation, and G is the father of C. So G is male. Then who is the uncle of G? Who is the uncle of G? It is obvious that it will be F. So Answer C is correct. Okay, is it understandable to you? F is the brother of A. They are of same generation, right? F is the brother of A. B is the sister of F, right? G is the brother of C. G is the brother of C, but there is no relation. Who is the daughter of C? Who? This is the part you have to read it here. C, who is the daughter of A? C is the daughter of A, right? C is the daughter of A, and C and G are both brother and sister. Then who is the uncle of G? It is obvious that F will be the uncle of G. So F is the correct answer. We are moving to the next question, that is question 9. We will have 10 questions today, and we will have part 2 also, which will be of advanced level. Question 9, go through this. This is also a bit tough question. Today it is a basic class, there will be an advanced class also. You should follow that because you will get very good questions there. A question which will come in the SSC exams, which may come in the bank exams also. It will be focusing on advanced questions. So I will make it as a bank special class and also SSC special class. Bank and SSC both will cover. Both will be covered. So go through this question. Question 9. We will solve one more question in this session. So is the penultimate question. Okay. Rimi is the niece of Ramesh. Rimi is the niece of Ramesh. Ramesh's mother is Ratna. Ramala is Ratna's mother. Ramala's husband is Ritesh. Kamala is the mother-in-law of Ritesh. How is Rimi related to Ritesh? Okay, it's a long question, and also there are so much R's, so you have to put down full names. Otherwise, it will be confused. You will get confused. So, Rimi is the niece of Ramesh. Remember one thing: you don't read a name by its general gender. Like Rimi is a female name, is the name of a girl, or maybe. So you may judge it that Rimi is a girl, but not. That is not the logic. What is the logic? That the niece is the part that denotes that Rimi is a girl. Rimi is female. Okay? It doesn't that Rimi is the name of a girl. Means as usual it is. But the logic is Rimi is the niece of Promise. The question may come as Rimi is the nephew of Promise. There is nothing wrong because it is not about the name that denotes only girls. It can be boy also. So go through the question and read it very carefully. Rimi is the niece of Ramesh. Rimi, I have to write full name because there are so much R's. Ramesh. I'm writing Rimi a bit late because we may find Rimi's mother later in the question. So Rimi and Ramesh has a gender gap. Sorry, generation gap. You can write it like this, or you may use just a right, means just a line there. Okay, Ramesh's mother is Ratna, so there is also a generation gap. Ratna. Okay, Ratna is Ramesh's mother. Okay. Rimi is female. Ratna is also female. Ramesh still not. Still we don't know. Ramala is Ratna's mother. Ramala is Ratna's mother. So there is another gender. Sorry, there is another generation. Ramala is, there is also a generation gap. Ramala. Romula's husband is Ritesh. Romula's husband is Ritesh. Okay, I'm just writing it as Rit because of space. Okay, they are of same generation. And Romula's husband is Ritesh, so Romula is female, Rit is male. What next? Kamala is the mother-in-law of Ritesh. Oh, so the question is, how is Rimi related to Ritesh? And there is also a part where we are seeing that Kamala is the mother-in-law of Ritesh. I don't think it is you need this to solve this reasoning or solve this problem. So, what is the question? Rimi related to Ritesh. So, Rimi's relation to Ritesh is just like a great granddaughter. Am I wrong? Check it again. Check it again. Ritesh and Ramala of one generation. Then it's Ratna. Then it's Ramesh. Then, oh, it's great granddaughter. It's okay. I've said it, great granddaughter. It's okay. Look at this. Here is Rimi. I'm changing the color so that you can understand this better. Here is Rimi. Rimi's grandmother is Ratna, right? And Ratna's mother is Ramala and Ramala's husband. So Ratna's father is Ritesh actually. So there are 1, 2, 3. That is of mother's or father's generation. That is of great grandmother or great grandfather's generation. That is of grandmother or grandfather's generation. This one, and this is of great grandfather or great grandmother. I have shown you that if there is anything before grandmother or grandfather, you should add great, and this is the right option. Great granddaughter. Ritesh and Rimi has a relationship between as great granddaughter, right? You don't have to take this data in this question. Kamala is the mother-in-law of Ritesh. Okay, the penultimate sentence. Now we are moving forward to the next question. That is the last one. That will be the last one for this session. Do you have any confusion regarding this question? I am again doing this for you. Rimi, Ramesh and Rimi has a relationship as of niece. So, and Ramesh's mother is Ratna, Ratna's mother is Ramala, Ramala's husband is Ritesh. So, the relation between Ritesh and Rimi should be great granddaughter, nothing else. Daughter-in-law can't be possible. Great grandson's daughter, it is also not possible. Grandniece is also not possible. So, great granddaughter is the right one. Moving to the next question or the last question, ultimate question of this session. What is it? Go through it very carefully so that you won't make any mistake. Question 10. Y is a sister of J. L is wife of J. K is the mother of L. L has only one son R. K is married to D. D has only one son and only one daughter. How is R related to Y? That is an advanced level question. So I think you can understand what kind of questions will be there in the next session. You should follow this. It will be helpful for you, nothing else. You have got the basic concepts, so you have to now become advanced in this session, in the next session. What is a good question? Y is the sister of J. Let's make the family tree first, right? These questions need family trees. The questions we have solved in the past, as question 1, as question 2, the earliest questions, those are the conceptual questions. Now we are moving to the advanced question, which really needs the family tree, right? So if you can see that Y is the sister of J, so Y and J are of same generation, right? Y and J are of same generation, and Y is sister, so Y is okay. I am doing it in black so that I can point out things in blue. Okay, Y and J are of same generation, and Y is minus because he is sister. J still don't know. L is wife of J. L and J. L is wife of J, so L is female, J is male. It's clear. K is the mother of L. K is the mother of L. Remember it, K is the mother of L, not J. So we should write like this. We should make the family tree like this. There is a generation gap. The first generation gap we have got. Okay. K L is the only son of R. L has only one son R. So there is the next generation gap, which is still in the third generation. So R is the only son, so R is plus. Still do we know? Yes, K is minus. K is the mother of L, so K is female. K is married to D. K is married to D. Right? Married to D, so K is female, so D is male. It's obvious. D has only one son and only one daughter. So L is the daughter and they have a son also. Right? We don't know, still we don't know. We won't know that also. So because the next sentence is of the question. How is R related to Y? How is R related to Y? So how is R related to Y? Look at this. Look at this R and Y. I am changing the color so that it is to get understandable. R and Y, right? It is nephew. Why? I have said it. R is plus he is male, so he can't be niece. He is nephew. Nephew is the right answer. Nephew is the right answer. If R would be a female one, then it will be niece. There in the earliest questions, the earlier questions we have seen a question where was nephew and niece, but the option one of the option was no options. Actually, no options were nephew or niece both. There was other options like sister, daughter-in-law, none of the above. But there wasn't any confusion because of the basic questions, basic level of question. These are advanced questions, so I had said you then that if the question will be asked in SSC or in bank exams, then both the option nephew and niece should be given, and this is that. Nephew and niece both were given. Nephew will make you, it will make the confusion. So you have to remember that nephew is for male. I'm again writing it down for you. Niece is for female, and what we have got R as male. So the answer is nephew, not niece. Nephew, not niece. I'm clearing it so that you can understand the correct answer. Nephew, that is the correct answer, not niece, not paternal uncle, not uncle. So that's it. That's it for today's session. I think you have learned the basic of blood relation. I think it is more than enough for a basic knowledge. We have solved 3 or 4 advanced level questions also. Last 3 or 4 questions were really tough. Those are of SSC, okay, prelims level, not for mains level. Those will be discussed in the next part. This is for today's session. If you have liked this session and if you want to get more classes like this, please do subscribe my channel. And if you have liked this session, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the bell button also, because it will provide you the notifications whenever I will update my classes. Right? My next class is coming very soon, and revise this session. Follow my channel if you like these classes, and revise this session once, twice, or thrice, because these 10 questions are very good questions. First 1, 2, or 3 questions were of basic. Other than that, the rest of the questions were of good level. Okay, and you have to know those things which we have learned: relations, in descriptive relations, who is nephew, who is niece, who is your son-in-law, who is your father-in-law. You have to know this. So revise this again and again. Thank you. I think you have liked my session. If you liked my session, again I am saying you like this video, subscribe my channel, and hit the bell icon. Press it all so that you can get all notifications. Thank you.